out there after that great, nice blast out last night. How's everyone? I'm Judge Desire for Knowledge. Thanks for joining my show, Know Your Truth, Real Talk, here on YouTube and broadcasted on IAAH Radio as well. Hope you all had a great time last night. 4th of July, happy Independence Day to you all. Those who celebrate and those who don't, well, oh well, you can celebrate something else, right? I had a great one cooking and cleaning. Thank you, loud and clear. I got your message. Cooking and cleaning up the grill for family. We had a great time out there. I hope you all did as well and that you're safe as well as I am. So today I wanted to talk to you all about, but before I mention that, please subscribe, like, and share. I want to thank IAAH Radio for having me broadcast on their channel. Thank you, DJ 5am. Before I start, thank you to my followers, those who subscribe, those that watch. If you're new here, continue to check me out. I'm on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, just name it, Thread. I'm there. Just look for Judge Desire for Knowledge, and I'm available on all those social medias. You can check my grill shorts and my on YouTube, and I'm out and about on YouTube. My Know Your Truth Real Talk as well, and Legal Matters, which I do monthly. Those will be broadcasted on this channel, IAAH Radio. Thanks again. All right, so this week I wanted to get into some serious talk. So the title, it's very sensitive, but hopefully you'll understand at the end why I brought it up. So my title on this show is Race Inepitudes, what's the attitude? So you know what inept means, right? So we'll go from there. I just wanted to rhyme with my attitude sense that I put in there today, because I notice a lot of attitudes out here in society, in the world, and it's sad because a lot of people don't get it. We're not getting it. So I'm going to try to bring this message out to you so we do get it, all right? Or at least you get it. This is only a show based on building, not disrespecting others. My show, Know Your Truth Real Talk, is to bring your truth, and I'll bring mine. There's no facts involved, and if there is, I'll say that's a fact. But my opinion, your opinion, we could debate it. A nice, clean, civil debate by coming and joining my channel when I'm live. I let you know when I'm live and when I can't be live because of events. And also on broadcasting radio, if you feel like you need to come in, also you can come in after you hear my show on IAAH Radio, and check me out on YouTube. You can comment there. And thank you to the best DJs, and the best music is IAAH Radio. Thank you again. So this is a very sensitive topic. Trying to read the comments. Okay, thank you. Sensitive topic, and you'll know as soon as I finish. Okay, sorry. As soon as I finish this show, what this is going to come together for a great meaning for all of us in society today. In our daily lives, we come across different races. Some who are indifferent to others, and even to our own race, we are indifferent. So in this episode of Know Your Truth Real Talk, I will discuss these groups and their indifferences. We don't talk about these things, and they need to be talked about. And I'm that girl. I'll bring it out. You don't like it, you don't like it. You just got to listen. Is it real? Or are we going to stay dumbed down for the rest of our lives? I'm not saying dumbed down. I'm going to give my opinions. You can give yours. All right. So the first set of indifferences, we're going to start with, and I'm not going to say what my culture is, because I'm all and everybody. Everybody is me and I'm you. So Black, and those that consider themselves Black/African Americans. They always say we are proud of who we are and our Blackness. Some want our families to marry within the same race as a way to embrace our race, which is nice and beautiful. But then why a sister who's mixed or mulatto has the indifferences set? As soon as you see them, you have indifference set against them. I don't get that one. Not all of us are full Blacks or African Americans, and we need to get that. We are people of color. Some have Native, European, and Spanish, and they all deserve respect as well. And we understand the purity, because most races want purity within their race, but don't subject the ones that aren't pure race as less or smaller than you or anything. What I'm trying to say is we get a lot of people that are indifferent with their own race. People of color is people of color, no matter what your race defines you as, or your ethnic background, I should say, defines you as. We're all people of color. All right. So when I see this is my experiences going through all of these things I'm going to mention now. Like I said, none of all of us are pure blood of blacks. Um, why do you want to know if it's their hair when they're mulatto, their eyebrows, their eyelashes, or their nails? This is ridiculous. What does it matter to you? What's the attitude for? I don't get it. If they're looking different, it's because they are different. And now my next class of group of people are Caucasian, the white race. Okay. Now my attitude, I don't have an attitude, but my thing with them, if you just came on, because I just saw someone come on, I started with Black/African American race, and I'm now on to Caucasian white race. And this is what the differences I've seen here. I've went through these experiences myself, and so I'm here to share it with you. All right. So with in the Caucasian white race, why do you feel privileged and proud to be white? And despise those that love their proudness being their color, they're black or people of color. Why do you despise these colors, yet stay in the sun to gain color by tanning or by going to tanning salons to get to a color you despise? I don't get that. In other races, some even going as far as taking melanin shots. Like, come on, didn't you not like us? That's kind of a turnaround for me. But then now a new thing that's happened, thin lips are no longer admirable. So most people of color, we already have that. Full lips, we're born with full lips. They were never admirable, but now, and they used to be despised, but now Caucasians get lip injection to have full lips. I don't get it. Why have you indifference against other races, another race, when you're trying to look like them, like us? I don't get that. What's the attitude? I needed to ask what the attitude is, because I don't get that either. And then we're going to go to another group that um, I couldn't fit Asians in here, because the only problem I ever had with Asians, and they're people of color, but I don't know what they think they are either, but I've only had them watch me in their stores. I really haven't had anyone go up against me that was Asian, so I didn't put them here. Um, the next one, last one for me here today is the Latino race. Why you say you're not black, but your skin tone has different. Some have coarser hair than most blacks, and they don't think they're black. Not all of you. So don't trash me down. Don't take me down later when you hear this. Um, but we always see that they point fingers at Black African Americans here, like, you don't wear extensions and weaves. Come on, we know you wearing it, and who cares? Let's be you. But don't point fingers at other people and point them out when you're doing the same thing. Um, and you get perms, because I've seen you get those perms. You stay out of the sun, so you aren't mistaken as a person of color. I know, I've seen it, and I've had people tell me that are Latinas anyway. You already are letting us know that, well, you feel that you're not of color, but you really are. And get angry when people tell you about your history, your black history, and what involvement you have in there. Why would you be mad about that? I'm not getting that either. The only difference between a Latino and a Black African American is the language. What's with the attitude? You know, I don't get that. And with bringing all these three races, I have all three of these bloodlines in me. So basically, I'm one of those products of mulattoes. Well, we call it mulatta, but years ago, they named us mulattoes. And there's a lot of us out here, and we have respect for every race, because if it wasn't for all these races combined, we wouldn't be here. So this is why purity to me of the race, that's cool. But if not, and it's not. Love is love. And whoever you love, it shouldn't have to be based on the color of someone's skin. So that is one of the things I had to address, because it's hard for me to see people that hate that much, that they put all their energy towards hate, and it all has to do with racism. We're actually spirits, so we're going to learn the lesson here when we leave this earth, that this had nothing to do with anything that we have come here to do. Just to let you know. So I used all these races because I wanted to make a point that we all have issues that we use, and it's called separatism. Wait, I'm sorry. Some Asians are just like whites. They treat us the same way. That is the truth. Yeah, and I get it, but I didn't include them in this category. I was going to put them with the category of Caucasian white race, but then I said, but they're people of color, and as much as you want to be something else, you're not. You can act that way, because our own people do the same thing. We have racial inepitudes and attitudes against each other. So that itself says that when you're pointing fingers at other people based on their race, I know it's not right, but I can understand the Caucasian whites. We are very different from them. But how about people of color, Latinos, and all the others? We're not that much different. Our own people, we're being, as race is being done by whose color skin is lighter, who's darker, and that's how I have a show on this on my video. Go check it out. I don't remember the name, but it's Know Your Truth Real Talk Show. You can check that out on YouTube. This is before I started broadcasting on IAAH radio, but you can check that out there. Let me get back to the comment. I was just answering someone that just posted on their chat, and thank you for that. I would have wished I added the Asian, but I didn't have much experience with them. I try to write personal experience, work experience, and things I've seen in life experiences as well. So with that being said, I'm gonna go back and say I used all these races because I wanted to make a point that we are all have issues that we use, and it's called separatism, which means the practice of separating a particular group of people based on their ethnicity. This was done since the civil rights era was created. It was done before that, and it's still being done by ourselves today and by society, so it sucks, but we haven't grown, have we? And we're too busy in social media staying dumbed down and not getting smart. People watch my content. I'm not just talking about my show and other people that are bringing the news, but prefer to see silliness, killings, and people stronghold each other, and witchcraft and whatever foolishness that's on those channels. So that's on you. We want the people that this reaches are people that are not staying dumbed down anymore. Or if they were, like most of us were because of our education in elementary school, the lies they taught us there, we had to grow up and find out that we were lied to this whole time. That is the truth. Most of the people that have created, built, and invented as our people of color, which to me doesn't matter because I'm not a racist. I just don't like to be treated like by my own race, like something's wrong with me, and there shouldn't be a problem with us. I mean, or any of us, to tell you the truth, embrace each other and love each other. But let me move on to say this after saying that was being done by ourselves and society. I shall state that again, because we haven't grown since the civil rights era at all. We have no true leaders here to stand up for us. But there are many things we can't choose in life, which is really important. We know we can't choose the color of our skin, our parents, or the family that we were born into. That's for sure. A lot of these things are beyond our control. And our attitude is not to waste this time on a negative mindset, and choose to have a positive mindset and turn it towards good, um, and not blame others for it. You know what mean? Just stop blaming ourselves for this. Um, when we are going to, I wanted to know and say this is really important to me. When are we going to learn that we all need, we all need is solidarity, unity, togetherness, and we become stronger together, not separately. Those who govern know that. It's like when you're in a union, you're stronger. I know they say you're not, but just check this out. An employer hires you. The more they keep the separation towards each coworker, the more work they'll get done, they assume. But once we build together and we see that the wrongs and we're making the wrongs right, or you were treated unfairly and you want to do the right thing to come up against your employer with that, that's what the union's for. So we unionize, we come together, and that's just an example. And that's what we need to do now, because this is the same treatment those that run the world here and govern it are doing to us as an employer does to us at work. That's why there's unions, even if it's not working. It's because we're not doing our jobs here. We're not taking initiative. We're not rising. We're not doing what we need to take. All we need doing is complaining, just complaining about it. But what are we going to do about it? Are we going to stand up to this president or sit down? Are we going to stand up to your employer or sit down? We're always worried about money, and that's it. Nobody wants to talk. And the only talk you want to hear is social media garbage. So I came out in social media, even though I don't like being on film, radio, camera, because there's messages that need to be told because people aren't getting it. And I'm glad I got it because it took time. You watch, you listen, you learn. And then you'll know what garbage is and throw it in the trash. That's how you do it. With that being said, um, we don't need any more things to divide us anymore. You know, those that have governed knows that once we come together with our strength and stay strong, that we can win. We govern the Americas and the states and the countries we live in, but we're not taking control of it. So with that being said, I want you to sit back and think about how much have we done to except just go to a ballot and vote and just leave it up to that. Have we taken over? Have we allowed ourselves to have people dictate to us? Is that enough for you? It's not enough for me. Even with my employers, it won't be enough for me. Okay, no one should be dictating other people's lives. We can help one another by addressing these situations and coming together and speaking about it, not killing people, not doing this. That's not going to work. Take it to court, even. And when you're suing someone, you want them to learn from what you've been wronged from. You don't go hurt people for that. You know, this is the way we need to grow and learn. We are what? We are all in the same system being put against each other. Exactly. It's like I just made that example about unions. People don't like it, but that's what they're there for. Employers definitely don't like it because they don't like us joining. Don't forget that word of people coming together because we get stronger, we build, and we grow from there. And if we do that, oh my God, guess who's going to govern the world? Us, the people, like it's supposed to be. We, the people. Remember that, people? So watch this channel, share, subscribe, and like so that we, the people, can do what we need to do. Come back next week and see more what we can do to grow and build. Um, Not a militia and things like that, because those type of things, they don't work. We come civilly to come together to make plans to say, what do we do now with the decisions that has been made or dictated to us, and how do we do it in a peaceful manner? You know, peaceful assemble instead of being idiots. Who wants to do that? You're not going to get anything done that way. So with that being said, I hope you have a great holiday weekend. I do not have to grill today. I made enough food. And I hope you enjoyed this session on IAAH Radio. Thank you again. And you too, thank you for having me broadcast on DJ 5 a.m. And I look forward to seeing you all next week, live or taped. I'll be there. All right. And this being said, I got my Know Your Truth Real Talk gavel. Last week was my legal matters gavel. My husband bought me the other one. This is so cute. I have one for each show. So with that being said, here on Know Your Truth Real Talk with me, Judge Desire for Knowledge, where I bring the truth and nothing but the truth is adjourned. I will see you all next week, beauties. Blessings, love, and light. Ciao.